All right, so I want to do a quick video here talking about how to import an animation sprite strip. And so the reason why I do this is Construct recently did an update where they don't actually have the ability to upload by sprite strip anymore. Now they do it by what's called a sprite sheet. And so it's going to look slightly different than what you see in the written instructions and then also in the video. So I just want to demonstrate kind of the new version to do that because it won't really be explained well in the instructions that you're getting. So this video is going to kind of help you with that. So you're going to go ahead and let's say you have a character made or you're making a character and I want to add a new animation that actually has multiple frames in it. So I'm going to right click up here to add an animation. And then let's say we're doing Flip's walking animation, right? So I'm going to rename this, just call it walk. Okay. And then what you do is you go down here into the animation frames window. And this won't be any different at first. What the instructions will tell you is they'll say right click in here and they'll say import frames. Now this is where it changes. In the old video in instructions, it'll say from file or from strip. We don't have the option to do from strip anymore. So now what we have to do is we have to do from sheet. So you're going to click from sheet. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick your animation. So for flip walking, we want this one here. Okay. Now, when you did sprite strip in the old instructions, it would tell you to put in the right amount of columns and rows, right? And so this one here, if you have 8 frames in it, that's going to be 8 columns. So the columns is going to be how many images are there from left to right. The rows are how many images like height-wise. So if I had multiple rows, I could separate by rows as well. So normally in the old instructions, you just put in 8 columns, 1 row, and you say go. But in this one, what it is you now have these all separated and you can click on them. And so what I have to do is I actually have to click and drag over all of them so that they all turn blue. Then when they're all highlighted, you have to right click and you have to do add frames. Okay, and then you'll see all the frames will go down here and then I'll get import frames. Okay. Then if you end up with an empty frame 0, you just click it and delete it, and then you should be good to go. So that's basically how you do it. Now, the benefit of doing the sheets is kind of nice because if you get a big sheet with a lot of stuff on it, so let me just see if I can do another one here as an example. Um, so let's say we go into here, import frames from sheet, and then I'm going to go into a different set of stuff I have here. So I'm just going to go back to my desktop here. And then let me see if I have the Mario assets. I think I might have some on here. Yeah, so like I've got like this one here. Like sometimes you'll like download a sprite sheet and it'll kind of be like a big mess of stuff like this, right? So then if you can kind of get it down, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, this would probably be like 5 rows. If you can kind of chop it up correctly, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So put 11 in here. Pretty close. So the thing that's kind of nice about this is you can just kind of look and see as you go, and you can kind of just like chop it up that way, right? So with this one, this is just a not very even sprite sheet. But what's nice about it is you can see it's broken up now and I can chop it into different bits and pieces. So if you find a nice sprite sheet, even if it's got like a different height to it, like you could grab just the ones that you want and I could say add those frames, right? And I could do just those ones. So I get why they did it because when you have these big ones, it's really nice to be able to go on and select them. What I had to do in the past is I'd have to go into Photoshop and cut them into sprite strips. So that's kind of why they did it, is so that if you have these bigger sprite sheets, it's really easy to select the ones you want. You just have to find one where you can break it up. So that's basically how you do it. Hopefully it helps. Obviously, just let me know in class if you're having trouble uploading animation frames.